Previously on Dungeons in the Attic.
You guys had just emerged from Bonaventure Reclaire's tomb with information about the location of the archives. I think it was Swordswallow Isle is where, underneath Swordswallow Isle is where the archives are supposed to be located. Bonaventure gave you that information, and you guys are emerging from the tomb. You're in the library, the dark library, and suddenly you hear the sounds of dozens of voices. They're in here! They're in here! Surround the place! Baron Dukas is not happy. What's happening in there? Oh, if you want to get something done right, you do it yourself. Sophocles, release the beast. And then you hear it. And climbing over the top of the side of the Grand Imperial Library. This gross, skinless, demonic-looking werewolf creature.
Oh, I think that's Cassian.
And I say, oh God, what have they done to him? We all collectively realize that this is Cassian in a corrupted, sickened form. Please, please, Cassian, please. It's us. Don't you recognize your friends?
Because I succeeded on commanding. Can I try that again?
Yes.
17, 30, 20. Run.
And he runs off. I think he's just gonna leap off of this giant library into the night sky and land on a building and run off into the night. And a huge Aranax rider swoops in.
Literally from behind you.
You guys got to get out of here.
I'm going to try to handle it. I'm going to try to handle business.
You jump off the building and land on top of the cart.
Ideally, I crash right through it.
You do.
Yeah,
and Dukas is like, oh my goodness. Oh.
I grab him by the throat. And I'm like, try as you might. You'll never kill the heart of this city. You will never succeed. I guess I just gonna...
You're gonna crush his throat?
Yeah.
Oh my God. And Baron Dukas is dead.
Holy shit.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Dungeons in the Attic podcast.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, We're back.
Climb the stairs, take a seat, grab some dice. It's time to play some RPGs in the attic.
Yes.
I'm your host, DM Mike, and I'm here with my fabulous players as we're about to get into Season 2, Episode 8 of the Aldebaran campaign.
Wow.
8? Really, 8?
8?
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are we doing? How's everybody doing?
Feeling good. Man, I'm still riding the wave off that last episode.
Oh, yeah.
Man,
Oh,
we
yeah.
crushed it.
That was a hot...
Unbelievable. Thank God.
We did crush it. And by it, I mean that guy's throat.
Yeah, you crushed that guy's throat.
Whoopsie.
Yeah, whoops. Totally unintentional, I'm sure.
I thought I was going to die. There was an over-under for me that Tusk wasn't going to make it out of that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then I landed right on his thing and I killed him.
Yeah, the rolls were just so hot last session.
Oh, yeah. You crushed that guy's throat so hard, we all leveled up from it.
You're welcome.
That's right.
That's right. Everybody leveled up.
Get a
Let's
bunch
talk
of
about that, actually.
XP right in here.
Level 4.
I want to hear about your level 4 upgrades.
Yeah, let's go around. Steve, you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first, I guess. All right.
One, tell us your health before, what you rolled, what your health is now, and then get into your powers.
So, I'm level 4. I rolled 3 on my D6, so went from a 15 to an 18. Not bad. Still trying to crack that 20, but that is what it is. Fighting ability went up 3, which changed my combat matrix so I can hit a 0 with a 17.
Fighting ability went up 3 or it went up 2-3?
Went up 2-3.
Okay,
yeah,
got
went
it.
up 2-3.
I was like,
holy
dang.
shit.
My
Damn, that guy is
God.
swinging. Yeah, so now my combat matrix went up 1 or down 1. So now with 17, I hit a 0, the best armor class. And then are we giving away spells that we're doing?
Yeah.
My casting level also went up 1, so I'm 3 to 4. I took invisibility
Nice.
for a level
that.
2 spell.
Yeah, great for Zell.
Oh yeah.
I also took Improved Phantasm.
Great. You've been using that a lot.
Yep, and Mike let me combine.
Better now.
It's better now. Mike let me combine Phantasm into Improved Phantasm. So now I cannot cast Phantasm. It's just Improved, so I have to roll a 12 or higher to cast it, which allowed me to get another spell called Darkness.
Oh, my counter to my spell, Light.
Yeah.
Very nice.
No way.
Yeah.
And the reason I don't know if I want to go into the reason why I necessarily chose spells, but maybe we can do that later on. But Darkness I felt was fitting for what happened in the last episode with Zell.
Very, very
Awesome.
That's it.
Love that.
very telling of the character.
All right, Kristen. What do you got?
All right. So we're all at level 4 now. I rolled my my D8 to get another addition to my health. So I rolled a 7
Wow.
on my D8. Yeah. So I went from a 21 to a 28 hit points.
And you don't have a Constitution modifier, right?
Negative. I don't think so.
What's your Constitution?
Oh, it's negative?
No. My Constitution is 12.
12.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, there wouldn't be a modifier for that.
No modifier. Yeah. So that was amazing, and luckily I haven't been taking too many. I mean, I guess in the episode with the oh my God, what was the thing in Bonaventure's tomb?
Oh, yeah.
The Wraith.
I really got
Messed up.
my teeth kicked in by the Wraith. That sucked. So I'm glad to have a little extra HP.
Is it like the
What?
rake, like in The Simpsons when Sideshow Bob keeps stepping on the rake? Like that's what we encountered.
That's
Bang. Oh.
What is your full health now? What's your total?
total is 28.
That's crazy.
I know.
For what? For a bard? I don't get it. It's just, I have the same now. And I'm
I
a
can't believe-
warlock.
I can't believe you have a D8 hit die. That's what's wild to me. And you have a D6.
D6.
That's weird.
I guess I'm just, that's the thing about the bard, because they are the thief, a subclass of thief, but I guess it's just like the social skills, the scrappiness, the knowing the magic, knowing how to fight, knowing a little bit of everything. I guess they're just savvier, so they get a bigger hit die,
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, sure.
Great.
Any
So
new spells?
yeah, so I get to pick between illusionist spells and druid spells every other level. So last level I picked a druid, so this one I get to pick an illusionist spell. And the one I picked is called Rope Trick. So I can summon a 5 foot to 25 foot rope and it just hangs straight up, straight down in the air. You can climb the rope, jump to other locations if you want to, but also at the top of this rope, 20 by 20 by 20 pocket dimension room is created. So if we need to just like get up and escape real quick, we can pop into the pocket dimension room and get out of harm's way for a little while.
Awesome.
The negative thing is that if somebody sees the rope and like pulls on the rope, then the room disappears and we all come tumbling out. So
Can we pull the rope up into the room?
the book specifically says that the rope continues to hang. So I was like, duh, I'm just going to pull the rope back in. But I don't think we can do that, unfortunately. It says the
Like,
rope
that's-
hangs.
That's such an easy fix.
I
don't
know.
think you can do that.
I know. Anyway, that's me.
Cool.
That's cool though. I like
Yeah,
that.
is sick.
thank you.
All right, what do you got, Seb?
All right. Even though I am a fighter subclass, I still have the same amount of hit points as a bard. I'm at 28 now.
Wow.
Totally makes sense. My combat matrix goes up every level. So right now I'm at
Fighting ability
4.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm becoming a monster slowly but surely.
What'd you roll on your health roll?
I rolled a 6, so I went from 22 to 28.
22 to 28.
Yes,
Cool.
sir. Yes, sir. And speaking of ropes, I can now cast fire webs. I can shoot ropes.
What?
Yeah. Which
Fire
does,
webs?
yeah, fire webs can, if
Shooting
I,
hot ropes.
oh yeah, hot ropes.
Unbelievable.
If I can successfully land this attack and this whoever I shoot at fails their avoidance roll, they get ensnared for 3 turns. And for the first turn, it does 3d4 damage. Second round does 2d4, and on the third round, 1d4 damage.
Wow.
And if they somehow pass their avoidance saving throw, it still does half damage.
That's cool.
Not
bad.
bad. Not
You can
bad.
hold people down and set them on fire.
Correct.
That's
Yikes.
crazy.
I would hate to run into you in a dark alley.
That's a level 2
in
spell.
general, yeah. That was only a level 2 spell.
You only have to roll a 12 to get that.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, Vinny, what did you got?
26 health from 18, hit a nat fat 8. I give myself 30 because I thought I screwed up the rolls. And I just took away the other 4 that I gifted myself because that just, when I realized I didn't screw up the rolls, that just seemed like the polite thing to do.
Oh, okay.
So you're at 26.
I'm at 26. Yeah. No cheating yet. Combat, fighting ability goes up 1. Combat matrix slide to the left. And I got 3 new spells. Hold person.
Nice.
Tusk gets really lonely, and sometimes it just needs somebody to hold.
Needs a little love.
So he summons a little guy.
A little guy.
So we'll clip that. That'll be the clip for this one. For invisibility to undead, and speak with animals.
Interesting.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got all of those spells with this upgrade?
I get 3 spells per upgrade.
What?
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's
dude.
unbelievable.
It's called praying. You should try it.
That was like
Yikes.
that holy mammoth coming in clutch.
It's because he's a pure cleric and not a cleric subclass. So there's benefits to just being a wizard, just being a thief, just being a fighter, or you can split your power and get something like warlock, which is fighter meets spellcaster,
Which is the
or you can
best.
be like a druid, which is cleric meets spellcaster, kind of, like wizard kind of thing. So all of you guys are basically, you're all subclasses except for Tusk. Tusk is a pure cleric.
I
he gets
almost
3
forgot-
spells per level up, which is pretty
which
cool.
is crazy. I almost forgot to mention, because I have Falzier's Necromancer gloves, that adds +1 to my caster ability. So now I'm at a +5, so I can shoot 3 flaming missiles, and I can affect 2 metal things with my heat metal spell from now on.
Just so you know, Falzier's gloves don't add to your casting ability. They just give you +1 to your roll.
Oh, so never mind. I take it all back.
So how many episodes
So
do
that
we have
should
to
be a
go
4
back
now.
and retcon
It's a
now?
4. Actually, no, because it would have just affected now.
No, I know. We definitely called that out a couple times so far.
Let the kid have it.
As long as I was at a 3, nothing should be affected. Which
It's only a plus to your roll when you
Yes.
roll. Yeah. It enhances your
So
ability.
it's a
to cast.
3. It's a 4 with a +1.
yes.
Oh, I see. So then, no, we didn't do anything wrong.
No.
Yeah, he was still doing
we're
it.
good,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Sorry.
Were you finished?
Yeah.
Okay, great. All right, cool. So that is your level up for level 4. So what do you say we get into it, guys?
Let's go.
All
Let's
right.
not waste any time.
Quick t-shirts.
Sure, quick t-shirt corner. Yeah.
Let's not waste any time.
I'm wearing
Pinch it,
part of
Mike.
the
Pinch it.
a Shadow Dark shirt that Steve got me. It is the cover of I guess it's just the book. Like it's just the Shadow Dark book. It's not really divided into Game Master Manual and Player Manual and Monster Manual. It was just one book. And this is the cover. It is, what's the name of this guy? He's like the unfortunate seer,
It's not a beholder, right?
it's supposed to be it's like Shadow Dark Beholder. Darn it, I forgot what his name is.
Kevin.
Benjamin.
But he
Frank.
looks like he's you can see his big
Jonathan?
frown there, and he's got his like 9 tentacle arms.
What's going on in the bottom there? Is he puking? Taking a nice little puke?
Yeah, he's pretty gross.
Just drank some
the
rotten
art in
milk.
Shadow Dark is very, very gross and like covered in like webs of like goo and flesh. It's surprisingly grotesque.
That's so funny because I always imagine he's hanging upside down and that he'll get down and like look at you and turn himself right side up. So I imagine that's a huge smile that he has. So I'm always like so happy to see him because I think he looks cute.
Oh my goodness.
But he's really disgusting, but he looks really sweet to me. It's like a huge toothy.
Yeah, what does that say about Michael? Jesus.
Tooth.
If you think this guy's cute, wait till you get.
You're doing great.
Yeah. Alrighty. Okay, what do you got, Steve?
Yeah, so I found this New York City clothing brand called Umai. And yeah, it's just a girl with an arrow through the back.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Through the front.
Oh yeah, through the front. Yeah, shot through the front. I would assume
Oh.
in the heart.
She have angel wings?
She does.
Cool.
Yeah.
Was that because of the arrow in her heart that she has the angel wings? Like, were they there before the arrow hit her?
I don't know.
That's a great question. I don't know.
They're both the same color. The arrow and the wings, I believe.
No, they're not.
Negative.
You're
Okay.
losing your mind.
Oh, I can't really see it from here. But it's very Dark Souls, which I like.
Yeah, I saw it. They had a lot of really cool artwork, and I was Instagram got me,
Yeah.
and I doubled down, and they were buy 2 for 1.
Nice.
Buy one get one free.
Buy 1 for 2.
So I bought 2, got 4 shirts.
That's awesome. I am
Different though, all different.
I'm often entranced by the Instagram t-shirt ads that I get. There's a really great one of a knight like in full plate armor with like a barbell on his back with big weights on it, and it says, "Dost thou even hoist?" I really want to get it, but also I'm like, I need to stop spending like $20, $25 a pop on a one t-shirt and shipping every time I see like a funny t-shirt on Instagram. So
You're right. Buy in bulk. It's smarter.
yeah.
And I could just never tell if they're like legit or not. I end up Googling like, is this company legit?
I've gotten scammed.
See?
Oh,
I wanted there were like these like kind of like adult Nerf pistols that were like designed for stress relief. Like they don't shoot anything. They're just like you just like click them.
I almost bought one of those too.
I bought one.
Guns.
Never came. Never heard from them.
Here, money back?
Nope.
Oh,
It's gone.
Really?
So
Did you get
just be
your-
careful when you buy an Instagram.
Damn.
You know, what's weird is I then saw the exact same product under a different company name and under a different name, and I was like, what the frick is going on here?
I've heard of like adult Nerf guns, but I mean those are just called guns, I think. Regular gun.
Hell.
What do you got, Kristen?
Yeah, I'm too cute to have a graphic t-shirt. So this week I said,
Second week in a row.
no, I guess,
I'm bleeping that.
no, leave it in triplet.
no. Do whatever you want. Yeah, I'm just in my classic all black uniform. I'm wearing a black t-shirt. I'm wearing a black denim jacket. I'm wearing black leggings.
Does the denim jacket say anything?
It does. If I spin all the way around.
Oh, your Heartbreaker one. We've seen this one.
Heartbreaker.
Yeah,
We
we've
love
seen this one
Heartbreaker.
before. We do. Yeah.
I think I do.
What do you
That's
got?
me.
I think you should like censor every word except the curse word when she was talking.
I'm a beep, beep, beep. Yeah.
I am also wearing a Shadow Dark shirt that Steve got me. So
No
this
way!
shirt has seen a lot of play. That's why like the design is mostly gone.
Yeah, that shit
Sting
is
bat.
eroded.
Yeah, this thing is gone. Can't even tell what it is anymore.
Sting bats, man. Do not underestimate a sting bat.
No, they hurt.
Yeah, they will
Yep.
suck your blood dry.
Not in the good way.
Sting bats. You hate them, right?
Speaking of,
That's
your
rude.
shirt looks impeccable compared to
Yeah.
Sebastian's.
Yeah, what
Because
happened?
I barely wear it.
And I appreciate that.
I wear this a lot. So.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah, Vinny, what you got?
Brought to you by the good folks at Adidas. Not a sponsor
Adidas. Ooh.
yet.
Adidas.
Not sponsored by Adidas, but we are grateful for Sirenscape for soundtracking and sound effecting and giving music to our awesome podcast. So thank you,
Yeah.
Sirenscape. Guys, go check them out on their website, sirenscape.com. Every table should be using Sirenscape. It's so easy, so simple. Just do it. You're going to have a great time.
We're going to have a great ad read for them one day.
I know.
Yeah. Also felt like Nike at the end. Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
and
'cause you
honestly,
can.
like they let you put their music on your podcasts like for free.
Shout out. That's
Pretty awesome.
What if their thing was like, listen! Sirenscape. Listen!
You know, cushy dreams like that, like CBD non-marijuana like cigarettes you can buy.
Sure.
Their slogan is just because you can. It's like why buy these? Just because you can.
Got milk?
You just can. 'Cause you can.
Because you can. Oh, and by the time this episode comes out, you probably came to our live show. So thanks.
Yes.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa,
Thank
whoa.
you for all the support.
Yeah. And shout out to that guy who hugged me at the show.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah.
I hope that happens.
Yeah. So that's it. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you for handing me $100 bill. You know who you are.
And thank you for handing me a handy. You know who you are.
Whoa.
Oh.
Alrighty, guys.
All right.
Let's get into it. We've got some things to resolve after last session.
Oh, yeah.
That I think I really would love to explore with you guys.
Sorry, that's the machine gun that lives in my gut.
That was not me.
I didn't even hear that through this.
Me
You heard
either.
that,
I heard
everyone?
outside
I
of
heard
it.
Oh, God.
So outside the
I
headphones.
hope, yeah. So no one's gonna hear that.
fucking loud.
Do you want to roll it back and I'll take credit for it?
No,
Since
not
people will-
even.
Okay.
I'm proud of my body.
Sorry, that was me.
Oh, I love this song.
So, guys, last session, we explored the library, found the tomb of Bonaventure Reclaire, escaped, but it was quite a dramatic and emotional experience that you all went through. And I want to start things off. You got away, so we got back to the Elephant Graveyard, but I want to start things off at the Elephant Graveyard like the morning after everything. You probably just got home, threw all your stuff in a corner, and all just passed out. You were so exhausted. But now we have a moment here to think about what actually happened and how we actually feel about the decisions we made. And I want to start things off by talk. I want to be in Tusk's head for a second, because he did something quite violent. And you guys go through a lot of violence, and you do kill. But there was something about what Tusk experienced, I think, that needs to be resolved. So take it away, Tusk. Where are you? What's going on? What's going through your head?
He got back after them for sure. I didn't think I was gonna make it, especially when I missed the thing, the
Aranex.
When I missed the Aranex bus. Sorry, when I missed the Aranex, I just had this like grandiose image in my head of like, this is the time to make the sack play. This is when, the old guy lays down his thing so the rest of the people can go on and finish the job. And it's like, he's making his peace with himself as he was running across the rooftop, and then, Batman dove off of it. He crashed through the cart, and the guy was there, and in that moment everything sort of just flooded him. His failure at the Coliseum that still haunts him, his idea, his personal kind of tragedy that he's experienced at the hands of, I believe, this guy to a degree, right? Dukas?
Yeah. Dukas, yeah.
I have the history with this guy. It was a heightened moment, and, haunted, like I said, by the failure in the Coliseum, by the fact that he's Tusk is getting old. He can't do this forever, and that is beginning to dawn on him in an incredibly real way. And he lost control. He thought, I tried this my way for so many years and it didn't work. Maybe it's time to take more drastic measures. And it is tearing him up inside.
Why?
I think he'd sworn off killing, more or less, because that was his way. That was the code that he believed in. Even the guy that I sidestepped that fell off the building, I assume he landed in a pile of hay or something. You know what I mean? Tusk wouldn't have done that if there wasn't something for him to land on down there. So to get to that point and just to be overwhelmed and kill this guy because you assume you're going to get taken out by, I don't know, you assume you're about to get killed by 100 soldiers. And he was ready for that. And then when he landed in there and it didn't happen, he didn't know what else to do. I didn't know what else to do, so I killed him.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was shocking, I think, to everybody that it happened that way. I thought you were gonna take him prisoner or something, and you just crushed his throat, and that was crazy.
Everybody's got a boiling point.
Yeah. So how is Tusk dealing with it in game?
I buried him when I got back. Dug a grave by myself.
Oh, he's here. That's crazy.
Cool.
He's in the car. So you're riding the whole time with this guy.
He's in the Elephant Graveyard.
Yeah,
Do you give him a ceremony? Do you put him in a pit?
I dug him a grave. I dug him an honorable grave by myself, as was what I felt was my responsibility. As a ceremony, sure, a small one. A one-man ceremony. I prayed for him. I prayed for myself, and I don't know how to move forward from this.
Wow.
But I'm gonna, because you got to keep moving forward.
What is Tusk looking out for now that he's done this? What's he going to be thinking about as we continue this journey?
There's got to be another way. Peace didn't work. Tusk didn't work. He's got the team now. That's something. But
the violence did work. I mean, you got rid of him, right?
Yeah, but who knows what's going to be the fallout of that?
What's going to crop up?
We don't know.
Right.
Yeah, he's gone, but Hydra rules, cut off the head.
Yeah. It seems sometimes that true evil operates like a Hydra.
Power vacuum.
Power vacuum. Right. Now that Dukas is dead, who's going to take his place?
Could be someone worse.
Could certainly be.
Oh, I sure hope so.
It could be everyone just fighting for that position.
I can't wait for that.
Or maybe it'll work out. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe killing's the answer.
that's the positive spin. It
I have a question. How does your god think about that?
ooh.
The no killing thing was sort of a me thing.
Okay.
It's less about the, what is it? Ymir? Is that what we said? Oh, no. I wrote down names that are not indicative of the gods that we worship in this world, right?
Manny.
Yeah, Manny from Ice Age.
It's the icon. They're called the icons, and your icon is like the mammoth.
Yeah, it's, he inherently isn't against killing. That's more of a Tusk thing. Just from what he's experienced in life. But you know what? He's old and he's tired and he screwed up and he's sorry. But sorry, he's not going to bring that guy back to life.
Wow.
Does the group know that you did this?
I don't know.
Right? Did you just bring him out, bury him in the middle of the night?
I assume I got back and they were asleep.
I mean, they were definitely waiting up for you because they didn't see where you went,
Sure.
and they were probably getting ready to go out to find you, and then you showed up in the cart, or somehow.
Yeah, I definitely think we're awake.
Yeah. But then you must have told them, like, I'm here, I'm safe, and then you went back to the cart.
Yeah, go to bed.
Yeah. Went back to the cart afterwards.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Quietly buried him.
So are you going to tell them that Dukas is dead? Because that's big news.
Especially to us.
Yeah, I will. In the morning.
Okay.
But I need to process it right now.
Got it. Who else is having an emotional experience after this crazy night?
I feel like I wouldn't be like sad. I would be very thrilled for some reason.
Sure.
I think because it's just so natural for me to just burn and just hurt people. I just think that last night was just a great night. And it's like, where's that coming from? Why does that feel so good to do that?
Is there no conflict in you about that? Isn't there a part of you that feels more pure?
It feels it's unnerving to me how like natural it is for me just to do that. There was no point during the fighting where I was like, oh, I shouldn't be like this brutal or this tough towards people, which is in its own way like something that I don't know where that's coming from. It's freaking me out.
So you feel it taking more and more hold of you?
Something.
Yeah. Whatever it is.
I feel like it shouldn't have been. I shouldn't have been that. I shouldn't have gotten that much enjoyment from that, but I did.
But not just the men, but the women, the children too.
And the sand. Like each grain of sand.
Interesting. So what is Pleiades doing this morning?
I think I'm more of a. I don't dwell on the past too much because I don't even know what the past really is. So I'm more of a look ahead kind of person.
Maybe practicing your new spell?
Oh yeah.
Fire
webs.
Fire webs?
Do I go up to Tusk and be like, hey man, look like you killed someone, you okay?
No.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna understand that maybe that wasn't the best thing to say. I'm gonna ask what happened after, you failed to get on the Aranac.
Are we all around, by the way? Are we all like with this, or are we?
No, different areas.
Okay.
Do you want to do this now or you want to wait till... I'll, It's best we wait for everyone to gather.
Very well.
Kristen, how's Maeve doing?
I think Maeve is totally floored. I think being out of danger, flying home on the Aranax, being back in the elephant graveyard. I think she spent the night in her hammock with Amanara sleeping on her chest, kind of looking up at the stars and coming to terms with the fact that she went into the Great Library, found the Tomb of Bonaventure, got blessed by Bonaventure himself, the spirit of the bard of all bards, and now has his mandolin strings, the fabled golden mandolin strings.
I said loot that whole time. I was just watching the episode editing.
Oh,
I said loot. I must
Is
have
it a
said
lute?
100 times I said loot. So it's definitely a loot, but we're going to just take those strings and we're going to make them into mandolin strings.
We can keep it as a loot.
Yeah, it was a loot, definitely. There's no
now
way
it's-
I can retcon that now. But let's just take those strings and I'm sure we can figure out how to make a mandolin strings,
Well,
right?
do you want it to be a lute or a mandolin? I think that's.
Well, no, she has strings from an instrument.
Oh, yeah.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The strings.
Yeah, I've got his golden strings. And so really, I think the key is finding the right vessel for these strings. Because I don't think that Maeve's shoddy little mandolin is going to be... I mean, it's a
Why
cool...
not? It's your mandolin, of
It is
course.
my mandolin.
Your prized possession.
That's true.
Do you remember how excited you were when you got that? You were losing your mind.
Yeah, I love my mandolin.
You gasped when you almost thought it had been crushed.
That's true.
You gasped.
I haven't thought
Why not
about
restring it? Maybe you're restringing it this morning.
Maybe.
That's pretty dope.
Maybe strings are just tiny ropes.
Why don't you want to?
Huh?
Oh, not that I don't want to. I guess I had just forgotten what a special heirloom my mandolin is.
It's very special.
Yeah, it is very special. It's like beautiful mahogany wood. It's got like a little bit of blue paint on it, and it's gold too. So honestly, I think the strings would be beautiful to put into my mandolin. Yeah, so I might be doing that this morning then. But I think before I do that, I think I'm waking up with Amanara, and I pick her up and drop her out of the hammock, because when I almost, just like Tusk, Maeve almost missed the Aranax trip out of the sky. And I would have missed it if it weren't for Amanara, who opened up her wings and flapped and lifted me. So I didn't know that she could do that yet. So I'm going to drop her out of the hammock and see what she does, because I feel like she should be learning to fly then. If that's, and I say that to her. Well, if you want to fly, then why don't you fly, Amanara? And I push her out of the hammock.
Sink or swim.
Okay, let's see how she does.
Okay.
Give me a D6 roll.
Okay.
She's got to get it 2 or better.
Like a 2 or below?
Yeah, 2 or low.
Okay, she rolled a 5.
A 5.
Yeah.
So she sort of like, and then falls and hits the ground. Not hard, but she flaps and then can't quite get the loft she needs. I think in that moment she was, last night she felt this urgency and it got her there. But now that she's on the spot, out of nowhere, I think she isn't able to summon that strength.
I
But
think
I peer down at her and I narrow my eyes and I say, I saw what you did last night. Does she look back up at me?
Yeah.
What did she
Her
do?
big beak turns up towards you. You can see her like little beady eyes. And she goes like, scram.
You and I, we have some work to do, Amanara. I know. Change is always hard, but trust me, you're ready for it. I know you're ready for it after last night.
Do you have a little snack for her?
Yeah, I've got some Scooby snacks for her.
I think she loves bananas.
Scooby Snack.
Bananas?
Any fruits.
Really? You think she likes fruit?
Yeah, and meats.
That's so cute.
Fruit's sugary.
Kinda like a
It's
bird.
like a treasure.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, what I have is I've got a bunch of grapes. So I toss her a grape.
Great.
I think I'm gonna see that and I'll be like, ooh, I wonder, and I'll like dig into my pocket and I'll bring out the stone cube of stone free. Let's see if you can fly, buddy. I just chuck it in the air.
Dunk.
Oh.
Where does Stone Free
What?
land?
I think he just lands on the dirt. It's like, oh, I guess he can't do that. My apologies, my friend.
I don't think Stone Free can fly, mate.
Just a dent on the ground. Yeah, I don't think so either.
But maybe he can do something else. Who knows?
And I'll probably feed him some pebbles, see if he accepts my apology. Oops.
Alrighty.
And I think as I watch Amanara kind of walk away and I plan to train her a little bit, I'll look at the mandolin sitting upright in the corner of the room with the golden strings next to it, ready to be restrung. And I'll think about that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty, great. All right, Zell. Steve, what is Zell up to?
I think Zell got up early and he went out into like the boneyard where Tusk and Pallades fought.
Sure. So there's a mist rising up. There's the light passing through, the jungle around you guys. And it's like shafts of gold light piercing this mist in what should normally be a very gray and sort of dour location. It's actually quite beautiful this morning.
And you see him with his Aranex short bow, and he's firing it into some makeshift targets. And they look humanoid. And interiorly, he's thinking about his encounter with Typhon. And he is kind of split between, should I have left? Should I have stayed? But ultimately he knows what he did was the right move. But he's also thinking, man, if I got that first shot off, that could have been it. I could have taken him out. So he's a little bit frustrated that both didn't land. He had the perfect opportunity. He was blurry. He had all the advantage, but it didn't come together.
But he got one shot off.
He got one shot off. It hit him in the shoulder, and
he missed the other.
But he's just a little frustrated that in such an opportune time, he didn't land a killing blow.
So you want to kill Typhon?
Yeah, I think there's this bubbling darkness inside Zell that I think he has a pulse on, but he doesn't know quite how it's going to surface. There's been a few times where Zell has killed almost after something had been settled. There's a few times where he took killing blows where maybe he could have just let the person surrender or, walked away. So there's that. And then he's also thinking about Maeve and how when fighting the Wraith, she almost died. And he feels in some way like he let her down. He didn't do enough. He feels like that arrow shot that missed, that he fell short again. And watching the life being drained out of her to almost this husk is a haunting thought in his mind, because it was only maybe moments away that she could have perished.
Yeah.
And in some way, because of his move to have the lantern go out. So there's a lot of emotions going on, but he feels there's a feeling of losing somebody that he holds close, somebody that he's actually said, like, this person is more than just a thief, more than just a Moshem.
More than just a temporary ally.
Yeah.
Maybe someone who's like family.
Yeah.
Yeah. Losing family.
Yeah.
Wow. That's definitely a scary thought.
Yeah. And his mind is also reeling about seeing Cassian.
Wow. Yeah. We didn't even touch that yet.
In a more raw, primitive form. And knowing that he's now loose from Sosicles' grip. But where is he? Is he creating a menace somewhere? Or is he being a menace somewhere? Is he hiding? So,
very good. Very good.
I didn't know him as well, so it's not as sad for me. Not that I didn't want to, it's just that he never opened up around me.
I mean, yeah, that was a big event. I mean, I did declare to myself that I would come back for him eventually. So that made me more resolute in what I need to do.
Yeah, you were like, I will figure this out.
Yeah.
Right now I can't. But that would require swallowing a lot of grief, I think. Maeve, you have anything to say about that?
I think it was a heart-wrenching moment for me to see the state that Cassian was in, because we knew he was a wolf. We knew that was part of who he was, but to see the state that Baron Dukas had created in him, I don't know what he did to make like this fleshy, black and blue and pink, veiny wolf beast, but it was sickening to look at and heartbreaking to know that someone who had been almost in a way like a father figure to me had been transformed just through the evil hearts of men.
No.
It was heartbreaking, and I think when I called out to him with tears in my eyes and with nothing but true passion and love in my spirit.
Yeah.
And I think it rung true for a reason.
Yeah, that part almost made me cry, I'm not gonna lie.
Me too.
My chest got really tight when you called out to him.
Yeah.
I really felt that. Yeah, that was a really sad moment.
I'm happy to know he's alive. In a weird way, I'm hopeful because we heard Pleiades call out to him and you can go back for him. We could get him back. This might not be the end of our good friend when we have mourned his death, you know?
Yeah. Wow.
I think Zell goes over and pulls the arrows out of the target, and he walks back into the common area and looks for Maeve. And when he finds her, he walks up to her and says, "How are you doing? How do you feel after what the wraith did to you?"
And I'm up in my hammock, recovering. I might even be still sleepy from the night before. You know, it's funny. I can't tell if I'm recovering from the wraith or recovering from the night that we had, but I just feel as though all that's happened to me is I lost a night of sleep. There's something inside me that feels like we had a greater scrape with death, that I came closer to snuffing the candle than I thought, but I don't know, it feels like it's behind us now. I feel all right. I feel like there's a new dawn coming for us.
Well, that's good to know. I'm sorry.
You're sorry, why?
Well, that wraith didn't just appear out of nowhere. I shouldn't have snuffed that lantern out so hastily. I in my mind, I thought I was doing the right thing, but I almost lost you because of it.
Yes.
I'll be better next time. I will take a moment, a breath, a pause before I do something like that again.
And while Maeve doesn't think it was really Zell's fault, she understands what he means, and she shifts in her hammock and meets him in the eye with a warmth of friendship and says, "Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'm glad to be fighting by your side, Zal."
I feel the same. Arminara, what's she doing on the ground? She looks like she just fell out of your hammock.
Well, I don't know if you saw what she did last night, but now she's trying to tell me that she doesn't know how to fly. I've heard enough out of you. I think I'm going to coax it out of her.
If anyone can, it's you. And you see Tume jump on Arminara's back. Like it's almost like a cat rider.
Raises her huge wings out and stands up on her toes and goes.
And Stonefree gets in there and he hits like a Shawn Michaels like pose in the front.
I was thinking like Stonefree was gonna be hanging on to one of the wings.
No way, too heavy.
Yeah.
Stonefree got one of Tusk's masks and he's like walking around. I think I enter now.
Okay, great.
All right.
And I say,
Are you covered in dirt, and dust, and blood? Like you haven't showered or anything like that?
just dead behind the eyes.
Tusk.
Follow me. And I lead them out
Oh.
into a part of the elephant graveyard that they've never seen before. That's very specifically, I know how to get to it. And I lead them to an area where there are 2 graves.
Wow.
Baron Dukas is dead.
What?
I killed him last night. In his cart. I picked him up and I crushed his throat.
Well, I'm sure you probably did what you had to.
No,
Good riddance.
no. There had to be a better way.
What's the better way?
I'm hoping we can figure that out.
If you didn't kill him, he would have killed you. And if he didn't kill you, his men would have killed you.
Perhaps. But Tusk is a symbol. I've never told anybody this before. The second grave here is the man that took my wife and daughter from me.
And
That
you
was-
had the decency to bury him.
Everybody deserves. I didn't know what else to do.
I'm sorry, Tusk. I'm so sorry.
Don't be. It's my own doing. My wife, Cassie, she tried to convince me there was another way to do it. The tusk as a symbol wasn't enough, that I had to be front-facing and be Rudiger. I held onto them so tight. Just put a target on their backs. Before this, before you. This is the last time I was Tusk, was the night that I killed him. I thought that it would be cathartic. I thought that I was serving justice, but I was serving myself. Now here we are all these years later, and I've made the same mistake.
You didn't make a mistake, Tusk.
Please. I've been alive for a long time. There is always a better way than this. Learn from what I've done. Do not become like me. Be better.
We are better because of you. We are better because of you.
And yet, we will face evils much greater than the Baron Dukas. And how do we contend with those evils, with those men and their spirits, with those women and their ways? Is death always the solution, or is there another way? Because I can see, even having killed the man who took your wife, who took your daughter, I can tell that it ruined you somehow to take his life.
He was a man. A monstrous man, but a man.
And monsters deserve to die.
Maybe. But that's not my decision. Don't come back to this place.
You got it.
Very well.
All right.
And I lead them out.
Wow. Oh, man. What a scene. Wow. Okay. All right. So slowly we ease away from this moment. We go back to the Temple of the Mammoth. And then after people get their stuff together, maybe cleanse themselves, take baths, get the blood off, get the dirt off, we come back together and we start making a plan for how we're going to get to the archives.
All right.
So, Tusk, we have to get to Swordswallow Island, and we have to cross the Great Sea of Souls. You wouldn't happen to have a boat made out of bone, would you?
That's ridiculous. No, boat made out of bones. No, I'm just kidding. I got one over here. Come on, no, I got one over here. No, what I
Carved it all out of one piece of bone.
it's a big
One
old,
piece.
big old bone. You should have seen the size of this bone.
Bone ropes.
I think you would know
I know a guy.
a guy.
Yeah, so this is my answer. Ready? No. But I know someone who does.
We're getting a boat. We're getting a
And
boat.
his name,
It's Boatman.
Boatman.
No, boat man.
Bodie McBoatface.
That's what I was just gonna say. I was talking about Bodie McBoatface today.
Were you really?
Yeah, I was.
Do you have detect magic or anything like that?
I have Detect Milady.
Whoa!
Detect any fine honeys nearby.
Fine honeys.
That's the best I could do for you.
Okay.
All right, so Tusk, you know Captain J.G. Solomon, who is the famous captain of the king's very own vessel, his very own ship, the Allura. He named it after his wife, the queen. And J.G. Solomon was the captain, and that was 20 years ago. So things must have changed by now, but when you knew him back then, he was a revered captain.
I'd share all that information with you guys.
Great. Let's meet this man.
I assume we're having this conversation over a hearty breakfast.
Oh, yeah.
What's for breakfast?
Oh, it's a house moving castle. We got bacon, eggs, bread, cheese. That's it.
Pleiades is in
But it
heaven.
looks like really good. Like thick bacon.
I'm like-
living fire. Can you?
I can influence normal fire.
That's great. We'll take it.
Fun. A big cook pot on the stove bubbling over with oatmeal.
Never had eggs before. I'm just eating the shells. I didn't even know you're not supposed to eat them.
Stone free like pops out of the
Delicious.
oatmeal. He's like, "Rah!"
Amanara puts her beak up on the table and takes some apples and grapes from the table.
Yeah, you guys don't even notice her taking some.
Is this like the first time we eat like a full like
I know.
fledged meal?
It's definitely been a while since we've eaten a full-fledged meal.
This might be Pleiades' like biggest meal in his life.
Wow.
This is incredible.
This is this is incredible. Tusk is like, for the first time, he feels like a moment of peace, but he also has this lingering feeling of like, whatever we're about to do, it feels like it's going to be the last thing that I do.
Can't look at it like that,
Who's
my
cooking?
friend.
By the way, who's
Probably
cooking?
Tusk.
Me.
Yeah, I'm gonna help Tusk cook.
Oh,
I'm just gonna be moving the fire, making it bigger, smaller throughout.
I'll set
Music?
the table, I guess. Yeah, I can play
Play
some music.
Say some breakfast too.
Or you know what? Maybe I'll be sitting in the corner restringing and retuning the mandolin.
Oh,
Can you play bacon pancakes?
hey,
And also, Tume is sitting on Tusk's shoulder and kind of
a nice family photo, right?
nuzzling him a little bit.
Oh,
A nice moment of peace after the storm.
Yeah,
It really does feel like a relief to have
food.
food and and to have gotten the information that we went to get with such, such success.
We should be excited about this.
We
This is-
should.
we're about to set off on a big adventure.
True. And I think we've exhibited a lot of growth as well. I think I'm probably punching you and being like, man, that was so cool.
Just hyped about it. I was like, did you see that? Did you see when I shot that one guy with their fireball and they all set on fire? It was incredible.
I can't believe it. And Sel, when you were all blurry and you missed his attack, that
Got
was
your get back.
incredible.
Hey, man. I mean, sometimes it just, I don't know. I get taken over with this essence, and it.
I just haven't seen you work that way before. It was incredible.
Yeah, it's like there's an essence or force growing inside, and I'm starting to kind of understand it a little bit better. I'm starting to be able to utilize it.
Oh yeah.
Very interesting.
Some days we're just on fire. What can I say?
You're on fire, mate.
great.
Zell actually leans a little over to Tusk and says, I don't mean to bring up anything that you don't want to talk about, but what was your daughter's name?
Sarah.
Is that with
Really
an
kid.
H or no?
Pleiades eavesdropping.
Is that with an H?
No.
Okay.
She's my everything, my world. Just the one person I couldn't save. So
Yikes. Oh.
he shoves like bacon in his mouth so he doesn't like start crying.
I'm just really hungry.
Well, hey, listen. Wherever she is, probably in some wonderful, enchanted place, she's thinking about you. And hey, man, you were my hero. You were Maeve's hero. Man, you must be the biggest hero to her ever. You know what I mean? I just believe it still. Like, wherever she is, man.
I put my hand on his shoulder and I just say, look,
I got it.
I appreciate where you're coming from, but I've made my peace with this.
Yeah.
I think we should play some more upbeat music at the moment.
Anyway, how are you cooking this bacon? Because it's really crispy.
Badly. I'm doing a bad job.
It's like black. It's delicious. Wow. It's killer, dude.
This bacon is
I haven't had to cook for anybody.
It's just everything's burnt because I can't control the fire that well. Man, just black bread. It's delish. God.
He keeps making the fire bigger. I don't want to tell him no. Look at him. Look how happy he is.
God. Look at
it's
this.
just like a big.
It's like
Delicious.
a big, ugly baby.
And just another crunch. I was like, how'd you even crunch? That was juice.
He burnt the juice.
How did you burn the juice?
He burnt the fruit.
I have terrible table manners, and I'm like in my dirty bare feet, crouching on top of the table, and like Aladdin biting a giant piece of bread.
I don't know much
From
about
the middle,
manners.
Yeah, from the middle, exactly.
I don't know much about manners, but I know that's not it.
Maeve, please, use a fork.
We're in a holy area.
A fork? What's a fork?
Oh, sweet, sweet summer squash. I did like I Batman it up like, and it's just fing, right in the table in front of you.
Oh, that's what this is called. And I
Maeve,
She cracks the plate.
You didn't know what a fork was?
Oh, I've seen one. I've just never used one before. You know how it is when you're living in the street.
No.
Do you know how it is when you're living in the street with a bunch of kids all trying to grab your food out from under you? Didn't think so.
Oh.
Then I take a
Maeve, I
big
didn't
bite
mean
off
it
the
like that. I was just saying.
Speaking of
Zell, don't worry about it, mate.
boats,
Yeah, so where
where are we getting this boat? Sorry, I'm just very excited about this boat.
We'll get there. Let's just. I don't know when the next time we're going to be able to enjoy anything is, so.
He's not wrong.
Eating people at each
ladies.
other.
Oh, come on. You should be excited.
I mean, yeah, but let's try to enjoy this.
All right, this is more burnt toast.
This is going to test you more than anything has before.
What, being on a boat?
All right.
Getting the glory of dawn.
Oh, yeah.
Fighting the vampire king.
Oh, that's what we're doing.
Bigger picture.
Jeez.
Bigger
Right,
picture.
right.
All right, I was just so concentrated on that boat. Didn't even know why we had one.
In a way, I almost felt like getting rid of Basil Dukas the way you did eliminated all these other threats for us, but I suppose you're right. It could have empowered the vampire to take even more ownership over the people under Basil Dukas' control. Who knows?
The
It might be even
Dukases.
worse than when we left him.
If we're lucky, someone will rise to lead the people. They will be in danger. If we're unlucky, I've created a power vacuum. And now it's a foot race to see who can get there first.
I guess we better get that glory of dawn before anybody fills that vacancy.
Right.
It's probably happening right now, too.
Well, seems like good a time as any. They stand up.
Is it time to get the boat?
It's time to get the boat.
A boat. I've never been on a boat before.
God, I can't wait. By the way, what is a boat?
Oh, buddy.
I hand you the I hand you the fork.
No.
Pallades, you know
I
what a
look
boat
around.
is?
Surely I have a rendering of I have an etching of a point to an etching of a boat. And I go, that's a boat.
Oh, what's it for?
Okay, so you know how right now we're not moving.
Yeah.
Picture if we were constantly moving, and it was you were on water. Actually, it's a lot of water. You might not like it. It's mostly water.
We should just go down to the docks and see for ourselves.
Yeah, let's just come with me.
Let's see
Come with me.
Bodie face. I'm ready.
So you guys know that you have to go to well, Tusk, you know that the place you want to check first for J.G. Solomon, Captain Solomon of the Allura, is the Port of Souls. If you can imagine the great city of Gajaden as this like large sort of ovoid kind of circle-ish kind of shape, the front is where the Bridge of the World is, where the bridge burners have their sway. You've got the arches around the front there. There's a big sort of hill that gathers in the middle here where the Grand Bazaar and Sunwall, and then at the top of that is Anu Dingir, the Sky Garden. And then at the very tippy top of this, big hill in the middle of the city is the palace, the Queen's Palace. And then as it sort of slopes down on the other side very sharply, you come to the darker side of Gajaden, the one that gets a little bit less light per day. And that's where the Port of Souls is, the docks area, essentially. This is where all, everything, when the Empire was truly flourishing, is where everything came in and left, and all the trade and everybody would come in through the Port of Souls. Nowadays, it's a little bit less so. So I'll read you the description I wrote about the Port of Souls if you want to hear it. So, its location at the most southern point of Gajaden made it, at one time, the most powerful and respected trading port in the entire empire. Once the gateway for immigrants, nobles, kings, and queens into the city of the world's desire. Since the fall of the empire, the port has rotted and moldered. Now a mere shadow of its former glory, the docks have transformed from a gilded, proud, and stately district into a seedy, backwater maze of rotting docks, collapsing warehouses, and creaky old flop houses. Pirates and criminal organizations are the primary tenants of the Port of Souls. However, despite the increase of criminal activity, the neighborhood is storied, and its wood plank homes are occupied by denizens who share a common history of glory and pride. There is a neighborhood here, full of people who refuse to let go of the Gilded Age they once knew. If you know where to look, you might find a group of citizens worth knowing. And then I can name some of the landmarks that you guys are going to be, assuming we're going to be traveling now.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, first, there's the Mallard. I'm particularly proud of the Mallard.
How do you spell Mallard?
Mallard.
Thank you.
Yes, I got it right. Like a dog. We got the shoe bill.
The Mallard is...
Man just almost killed himself there.
The Mallard is run by a retired pirate, Johann Burlbach.
The Mallard is an inn?
It's an inn and tavern, yes.
Inn and tavern.
Johann Bolbach?
Burlbach. B-U-R-L. Bach. B-O-C-K. Burlbach.
Brobach.
So...
Johann Sebastian Brobach.
B-A-C-H?
No. B-U-R-L-B-O-C-K.
B-O.
No.
Double L.
Double O.
A-R-D.
Yeah.
Johann?
Johann Burlbach. Johann Bach. Wait.
That's why I say Johann Sebastian Burbach.
Stop putting your name into things.
Did I accidentally do that? Oh my God.
Maybe unconsciously.
I'm so bad at
You've been listening
Anyway.
to a lot of classical music.
Yeah.
Yeah, J.G. Sullivan. Actually, that's
Solomon.
I like that.
So, the Mallard is a small private club dedicated to the memory of Captain Milo the Marauder,
Whoa.
a privateer from the Gilded Age of the Empire who once saved the city from an invasion. It's said his ship, the Mallard, held off an invasion by the pirate king Goldeye and his armada of 50 pirate vessels, including Goldeye's own, the Goldfire. The Mallard went down in the fight, but some say on a foggy night you can still see the Mallard sailing the Sea of Souls.
Ooh, it's spooky.
The Mallard is a low-lit but stately little space with low ceilings, wood-paneled walls, torn green leather chairs, and stacks of books on the history of sailing, navigation, exploration, as well as accounts and tall tales of adventures out on the Sea of Souls. The walls and shelves are decorated with paintings of famous ships on rough seas, little handmade ships and bottles, and of course, wooden mallards sporting faded paint. The regulars of the Mallard are quiet, nostalgic folk who prefer to remember their neighborhood for what it once was. They admire the qualities of a captain like Milo the Marauder, and they don't tolerate misconduct or boorish behavior. So, grab an ale
You should
from
probably
the...
wait outside.
So grab an ale from the owner and the barkeep Johan and find a cozy spot to read by the fire.
Ooh.
And that's my description of the Mallard.
Awesome, dude.
Beautiful.
I love the Mallard.
Wow, I want to be there.
Yeah, I think you guys should definitely go to the Mallard.
I think
Maybe we'll see.
Was there other places or just that?
No, that's the
No, just the Mallard.
just the
Would you like
Mallard.
to hear some of the locations?
He was
We
like
got-
landmarks. And
we
then
got the
just
Mallard.
this one.
The Mallard.
there
and
is also-
the Mallard.
And I'm assuming this is all information that Tusk will give you as you're
Yes.
walking there. There's also the Allura, the king's warship that, has since been closed down
But the Allura still sits in
the bay.
in the harbor.
Yeah.
Wow.
Still functioning?
Who knows?
Is it in good shape or is it?
Wrapped up pretty tightly.
Wow. So you really can't see what it looks like.
Well, it's not like wrapped up in like wrapping. It's just like the cannons are wrapped, and and like the deck is sort of sealed off. It's guarded. It's a ship that's guarded and sort of. I think Tusk would tell you that it's likely that they don't want people remembering the glory of the king and what he did for the people.
Sure.
And so they're trying to just like make it, kind of like dust wrap it, mothball it. There's also Capsized Casino, a
Wow.
casino and brothel formed in a capsized ship
Now we're
in the middle of the bay. There's Malgorian's Bane,
How you spell that?
Malgorians, Malgorian's Bane, Bane, which is basically a massive boulder in the middle of the bay where a lighthouse stands.
So it's a lighthouse.
Yes. Well, it's a boulder. It's a Bane, Malgorian's Bane.
Okay.
Obviously, someone named Malgorian probably hit it pretty hard.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what you think happened?
There's also... Actually, I'm going to leave this one for when you guys start walking around.
Cool.
All right.
There's Stillwater's shipwrights for all your sailing vessel needs, sort of just a store to get stuff. Capsized Casino, the Allura, Malgorian's Bane, the Mallard, and then I'll save this one for when you guys are walking through the Port of Souls.
All right. Are we there now?
Yeah, you guys are now after, not an entire half a day, but like a quarter of a day's journey walking there. You pass the Colosseum district to get to the Port of Souls, and it's a darker area. It's not so sunny and bright. It's definitely more hunched and creaking, and everything seems to be like kind of moving as if it's these docks. The wood here is teetering at all times, with the tide, and everything's sort of on its last legs and rotting, and the buildings sort of tilt forward a little bit, as you're walking down the dock streets here. They look like they're ready to either fall asleep or fall forward or collapse. It's very
Eerie.
it's just very I don't know. It just has this sort of life to
Haunting.
it. Yeah, it's hard to express. I guess the best way I can describe it is
Despair.
the best way I can describe it is like a series of unfortunate events. Like if you can imagine what buildings look like
Sure.
in those
Yeah.
books,
A baby.
So anyway, you're walking through the Port of Souls and you enter this large square.
Just a big shape.
It's a big
Knew you were
square.
gonna do that.
We never did coins.
I did that on purpose.
Oh, you mother.
I was told we've been giving too many coins and it's making it too easy.
Who said that?
Yeah.
What
I have been told
smart
with-
person said that?
Did you say that?
I did, yeah.
You told the teacher that we had homework?
I reminded them
wrong
in an
with
essay due
you?
today. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
You've been giving out a lot of extra credit, Teach. I don't think.
Yeah, so,
I've been told with a punch to the face I've been giving too many coins out.
so now I'm only giving out coins mid-session for exceptional ideas.
Unbelievable. Okay, I'm game for it. I'm game for it.
I think we should get a boat, and I think that there's a coin for that.
After our exceptional week, I was like, too easy. We need to make this game harder.
Yeah, we're getting OP.
So you enter
Overpooped.
this like large square essentially, and there's this huge. It looks like a shark, but it's got like a few too many fins and a few too many eyes. Huge mouth with these crazy big teeth, and its mouth is hanging down at the ground. And I mean, this thing must be the size of, like a school bus for us.
Oh God.
And it's hanging in the middle of this plaza. This is Milo's Plaza, named after Captain Milo. And there are people going up to the shark monster and putting down. You can see them. They're putting down like coins. They're putting down bags of food. Maybe you see someone with like a little bit of hair, and they put it down next to, some flowers.
What?
Hey, Maeve, what's that?
What? Hey, you! What is that thing? I just call out to a passerby.
They ignore you.
What?
What's your charisma?
It's really high.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
My charisma's 16.
Maybe an old guy with a peg leg walks up to you. He's like, I've never seen Milo's monster, have you?
Milo's monster?
Oh, yeah. Caught by Captain Milo over 100 years ago.
Whoa.
Yes, people say it's lucky. They whisper prayers to it, asking it for money, for food, for good fortune. Other people bring in gifts and small sacrifices, and some bring bits of things like that hair there. They ask for the shark, the monster, to kill him.
So it really brings good luck, huh?
Oh, it didn't bring me no good luck. And he pulls his patch aside, and there's no eyeballs. In his head.
Hey, check this out, pal. Just lift my mask. Oh my God.
I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to disturb you.
Didn't know this was a contest.
Ladies, maybe you should leave a coin under Milo's monster.
I'm just going to go up to the shark and kiss his cheek.
Wow, okay.
How big is the shark? Like when Pleiades walks up to the shark.
I mean, it's a school bus.
The size of a school bus
That's what
hanging
you
upside
said.
down.
Oh my gosh, I must have missed that description.
It's basically like a tower, a tower of wood that's holding it in place.
Wow.
And probably just barely.
I don't
like
think
the crocodile and Hook.
Yeah, I think about the crocodile and Hook a lot, and I'm like, that's a cool.
Is it like taxidermied?
Yes,
Oh, amazing.
it's still alive.
Oh my God.
100 years later.
I don't think anyone's ever kissed it before, so hopefully that brings me some good luck.
But at the edge of Milo's Plaza is this little squat little tavern with these stained like amber glass windows, emerald paint with like gold lining on it. It's all chipped and faded at this point. And there's a little sign of a duck
Like squeaking in the wind, a
squeaking
wooden
in the
board.
wind, yeah, above the door.
And I fixate on it right away and I say, if I know where we're going to find somebody, I'm pretty sure it's in that bar.
After that duck.
Tusk, who are we looking for again?
J.G. Solomon, former captain of the Allura.
What does he look like? Do I know what is he a you can't miss him type guy?
When you knew him, he was handsome, dashing, bold, just the ideal like British sea captain look.
When I knew him, he was handsome, dashing, bold. Like the ideal British sea captain.
Exactly what Mike said.
Wow.
Well, then he shouldn't be hard to find. I'm sure someone in this village knows where to find him.
It's like, I feel like it's gonna be the type of thing where like we see him, but then that's just like a rendering of him, and then the camera zooms out and he's like fat and he's in front of it in the same pose.
I hope so.
Well, what's going on then?
What's all this then?
All right. Well, I think a bar or tavern's as good as any spot to look for the captain. Why don't we go in there?
Okay.
Great.
And I make I make a beeline for the squeaky sign of the Mallard Tavern.
Let's see. I'm gonna go even faster. I'm gonna make an A line to it.
I'm gonna run up behind you and
Orb him again.
I'm gonna orb him. I'm
gonna trip her before the door.
I pick them both up by the scruff and I'm like, you done?
I'm like kicking and screaming while you hold me by the scruff. Let me at him! Let me at him!
You fight him.
All right, so we make it to the Mallard.
Ooh.
So you guys open the door to the Mallard, and there are a lot of like really old looking guys in here. They're kind of shaking as they pick up their brandies, take a sip. They're reading their books by the fire, adjusting their spectacles because they can't quite see. Just a lot of old, there's one woman in the corner, wrinkled and white-haired and hunched with her cup of tea. And, just peering around. And the barkeep turns and you see this quite large. I mean,
Bigger than Tusk?
Bigger than all of you guys.
Holy cow.
Just this. He almost
School
looks like a giant inside the low-ceilinged Mallard Tavern. It's you guys have been inside places that have like a lower ceiling. It's very cozy. But someone that's tall, basically like their head's on the ceiling, and he's sort of hunched. Huge broad shoulders, big long blonde beard, big long flowing hair. And as you enter, he turns to you. Welcome to the Mallard. Please come in, sit down, relax. What will be your drink of choice?
I walk directly up to the bar and I squish myself up into a bar seat and I plant my chin in my fist and I say, I'm not looking for ale. I'm looking for a man. I'm sure you're a great connoisseur of people around here and you know the types that come in and off the ships.
Oh, well, not a lot of young men around here, my dear. But perhaps you can find someone at the Capsize Casino. Lots of parties there, huh?
I'm flattered. I'm not looking for a lover. About how old would our guy be? Tusk?
We're here for Solomon.
And his face kind of loses its color and his joy sort of falls away. Oh, Solomon. Oh, why him?
I don't like to maybe play this card a lot, but if I take out the Tusk mask and just put it on the bar next to this guy, would he?
Yeah.
Okay, I do that.
Oh, okay. Oh, Solomon, yeah, not doing too well. He spends all his time at the Capsize Casino. He owes them quite a lot.
What's his game?
He plays 7-card starfish.
All right. Is he there now?
He's always there.
How much does he owe him?
And he looks over to the portrait on the wall of the bold, brash, handsome, dashing Solomon. His hair windswept, foam and foamy sea saltiness, splashing up behind him through a wave.
How tall is he?
How tall is he?
About 5'8".
Oh,
No.
oh, tiny.
No, he's too old for me.
That's average.
He looks over to the portrait and he goes, Solomon, what happened to you? Ever since he lost his boat, the Allura, he has not been the same.
The Allura?
Aye,
Isn't that ship out in the harbor?
the very same. He was the captain of the Allura for the king.
Well, we found it then.
No. That is very kind of you, you masked man. But the witch queen, she took the boat from him. Took his only love in life, his ship. And a man A captain without a ship is no captain at all.
Well, why doesn't he just go into the harbor and take the boat back from her?
Yeah, what's stopping him?
That's because it's guarded. The Witch Queen does not let anybody onto that boat anymore. It represents something else. A time before when things were good and the king was kind. So she wrapped it up, mothballed it, and made it into a mockery.
A couple guards aren't going to stop us.
Not just a few guards, young man. And keep your voice down. You never know who's listening.
Do you think that Captain J.G. Solomon could be convinced to try again, to take his boat back?
If you gave him his boat back, you'd give him back his life. That much I know. But there's still the problem that he owes lots of money to the capsized casino.
You let us worry about that.
He polishes a glass. Perhaps a drink to soothe your nerves. You seem on edge.
Can I have a golden ale, please, and 3 others for my friends?
2.
I'll take his.
Anything for Tusk.
I love ASMR.
Hashtag ASMR.
And he hands you guys 3 golden ales. And for you, my friend, Tusk.
Nothing.
I'm going to give him some gold and little tip.
I appreciate the tip. Keeping the Mallard open has been quite a task. This beautiful establishment has been passed down from generation to generation. I am only the newest owner of the Mallard. It is a staple in this community.
Are you...
Did I just say community?
Community. Take it again.
Muted.
It is a staple in this community. Without it, the people here, and he gestures to all the old people here, they would be lost. It reminds them of when times were good.
What's this guy's name?
Johan.
Right, sorry.
Johan, do you still have access to your Whisper Network connections?
I have a few, yes. Those days are behind me, though.
Baron Dukas is dead.
My God.
Nobody knows that yet.
Was it you?
Oh, sorry. I nod.
Very well. Then what's done is done.
Make sure they know it was me.
I will. The message was spread. Well, my friends, it seems you have quite the task ahead of you.
Yeah.
Oh, no. And he turns and he looks out the window.
You didn't even say the joke.
No!
It's a setup. Killed him.
That's not the good.
It's a 1975 Chevy.
Thank you for coming
Through the plate glass. And turns you on. No. He turns.
I thought like when you were Johan and he asked you a serious question, there's gonna be like that joke in like the Chip and Dale movie where it's like, I got the cheese, I got the mozza, I got the mozzarella. It's like, do you have any stinky cheese? And the chef looks around, he's like, you guys cops, what's going on? I thought I was gonna say, yes, welcome to my place. You have any of your connections? What do you want to know? Who's asking?
Suddenly he turns towards the window. Oh no. It's the tiger sharks.
Oh, God.
Were you followed here?
No,
No.
it's not possible.
I don't know.
And you see through the window these really rough-looking men in striped gray and black, brown and black, gray and black, depending on what they're wearing, outfits, leather armor, and you see them smile, and you can see they have these sharpened teeth, almost like a shark's mouth, and they surround the front of the bar, and they go, Johan, time to pay up. Due date. No.
It's garbage day.
It's garbage day. Johan. No, they're British.
Johan.
Bastards. They're here for their pay. But we don't have anything left. There's no money. They take it all. What am I going to do? Outside, you hear them. Time to pay up. Where's the gold, pirate?
Can I get to the roof from here?
Right back here, behind the bar.
I look at him and I say,
Lock the door.
and I grab the Tusk mask. I don't want to end the session, but it would be cool if like I flip around with my cape and it like covers the camera, and then that's like credits. You know what I mean?
Oh, sure.
We don't have to do that.
Keep that in.
And,
But I grab my Tusk mask.
and Johan looks up above the bar and he sees his sword that he'd probably put away many years ago, and he grabs it off of its mantle. Shh. Still sharp. Shh. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Nice.
Wow. Cool.
Nice.
Pirates.
Pirates.